Session 50 of Unit 5 of Taxation of 5th semester BBA of Mangalore University. In this session, we shall study about rectification of mistake. Section 154. The learning objectives are to understand the concept of rectification of mistake and its limitations, understand the concept of notice of demand and intimation of loss. Students must be able to understand the meaning and limitations of rectification of mistake and notice of demand and intimation of loss after studying this session. Contents of this session are rectification of mistake section 154, notice for rectification, notice for demand section 156, intimation of loss section 157. In the previous session, we have studied about the 5 types of assessment. Rectification of mistake, section 154. If an income tax authority discovers any mistake from the record in the order passed by him, he may rectify it within 4 years from the end of the financial year in which the order sought to be rectified was passed. The rectification can be done by the authority concerned on its own, on an application being made by the SSC in this connection, where the authority concerned is the Commissioner appeals, the mistake is brought to his notice by the assessing officer. The order of rectification shall be passed in writing by the authority concerned. The only authority which can rectify an order is the authority which passed the order and not any higher or lower authority. The person holding that office may change and the rectification may be made by his successor. Any mistake apparent from record in the order passed by the authority can be rectified. But there are some limitations to this rectification. Normally, where an application for rectification is made by the SSC, the authority shall pass an order within a period of 6 months from the end of the month in which the application is received, making the amendment or refusing to allow the claim. Within 4 years from the end of the financial year in which the order sought to be rectified was passed. Notice for rectification. If the rectification enhances the liability of the SSC or reduces the refund, the authority concerned shall give notice to the SSC of its intention so to do and shall give him a reasonable opportunity of being heard before such an order is passed. Notice of demand, section 156. When any tax, interest, penalty, fine or any other sum is payable in consequence of any order passed under Income Tax Act, the assessing officer shall serve upon a SSC a notice of demand specifying the sum so payable. Where any sum is determined to be payable by the SSC on the assessment on the basis of return, the intimation shall be deemed to be a notice of demand. Similarly, when any sum is determined to be payable by tax deductor or tax collector on processing of statements of tax deducted at source or tax collected at source, the intimation shall be deemed to be a notice of demand. Next topic is intimation of loss, section 157. When in the course of the assessment of the total income of an SSC, it is established that a loss has taken place, which the SSC is entitled to carry forward and set off against future profits, the assessing officer shall notify to the SSC by an order in writing the amount of the loss as computed by him. These are the references.